Today is the day. We've been waiting for this day all season long. We've been talking about the college football playoff all season, the 12-team playoff, who's going to be in there, what teams are going to be able to compete. Now, I know Notre Dame and Indiana played last night. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But for me, we got 3 games today, starting out with the Penn State Nittany Lions against SMU at Beaver Stadium. It's a whiteout. Listen, Penn State are to me, they got the easiest road to the college. They got the easiest road right now. They play SMU and Boise State. I'm not sleeping on either one of those teams. I'm just saying I don't think they're competitively better than what the other teams have to face. But I'm rolling with Penn State. Penn State's gonna get this win. They're gonna beat SMU. I liked how they played against Oregon. I've liked how the Nittany Lions have played all season, and I'm rolling with Penn State to start our day with a win at Beaver Stadium. Then we got our 4 o'clock matchup. We got the Clemson Tigers versus the Texas Longhorns. Cade Klubnik, Quinn Ewers. This is going to be a fun matchup. It's going to be a very competitive matchup. And I love this matchup because Dabo Swinney, Steve Sarkisian, right? ACC, SEC. It's going to be really fun to see this matchup. Texas has a lot to prove this season. You know, they should have went to the national championship last year, in my opinion. They have an opportunity to do it again. They have to beat Clemson, then they got to beat Arizona State, then they're going to play Oregon, Ohio State, or Tennessee, whoever makes it in the next round. But Texas has high expectations. Clemson, we didn't expect Clemson to even be here. We didn't expect Clemson to make the calls. We thought that originally it would be Miami or SMU, and Miami's bounced out. Syracuse beat them. Clemson got an ACC championship game. Clemson wins. Nobody thought Clemson would beat SMU to get in. So Clemson has snuck their way in there. And listen, Clemson, they could shock everybody today. Dabo Swinney's he's that type of guy. He could shock somebody today. So it's in Texas. It's going to be a tough environment for Clemson. But I'm going to roll with the Longhorns. I'm rolling with Quinn Ewers. I think Quinn Ewers has to get it done. I think Steve Sarkisian has to get it done. I think they have to move on to the next round. So give me Texas over Clemson. And then the best game of the day. This could ultimately, realistically, outside depending on what happens after today, right, could be the best game of the entire college football playoff. Like, I know Oregon has an opportunity to play Ohio State, and yes, that's the change of the fate, but if Ohio State lost Tennessee, I don't know if that would be as good, but this has potential right here. Tennessee's young, got a good defense, got a young quarterback. Ohio State, possibly the best offense in the country. You have Tate, Abuka, Jeremiah Smith, Judkins, Henderson, Will Howard. You have got to perform. Ryan Day. You have Caleb Downs, probably the best free safety in the country. Jack Sawyer, great linebacker. You have a great defense. Ohio State in Columbus on College game day. Oh, man. Thrilling. Absolutely thrilling. Tennessee coming into Columbus. Different type of environment for them. Hostile environment. It's going to be a fun game. It could get really competitive. I'm rolling with the Buckeyes, though. I got high expectations for this team, same as Texas. I don't think they can go home in the first round, but Tennessee might surprise us. But I'm rolling with Ohio State. I think Ohio State will take out Tennessee. Like I said, this is a great. This is the day we've been waiting for. This is great. This is great matchups. The day we've been waiting for. Right, we talked about the 12-team college football playoff all year, and it's great to have these matchups and these competitive matchups. I'm just, it's going to be so much fun to see these games today. And then there's this game. So I'm going to leave my final remarks on Indiana and Notre Dame. Signetti got up there on game day last night and talked a big game. And for 3.5 quarters, he wasn't even in the game. Notre Dame had dominated them. Notre Dame, Marcus Freeman has put together an incredible defense. It's a very veteran, experienced defense in Notre Dame. Their offense is getting better. It's gotten better every single week. But I thought, going into it that Signetti had something to prove. And I like the way he talked in the big game, but you can't get up there and talk a big game and then, drop the ball and play like shit for most of the game. So I hate that for him. He's done an incredible job at Indiana. He got him to the college football playoff. They've had an incredible season. I just hate how he got up there and talked a big game about his football team, and then they dropped an egg. Pretty much, they pretty much were non-existent for 3.5 quarters. I mean, they came in and they finally scored points when Notre Dame was pretty much in the point of celebrating him for victory. Notre Dame was already moving; they already knew they were moving on. So I hate it for Indiana. I wish it had been more of a more competitive, close matchup, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, Notre Dame has to go on and play Georgia. Going to be a tougher matchup. Something we'll talk about next week. But just wanted to highlight my predictions and my thoughts on the Notre Dame game. So, going to be an awesome day of college football. NFL Week 16 pick'ems video is also out. So, anyway, enjoy college football. I'll see y'all later.